All right, y'all. So today's story time is definitely a funny one. I think you guys are really gonna like this one. It's about a friend of mine. Let's just call his friend Josh. Okay. Josh is a friend of mine to this day. He's a very interesting character, and I got permission to tell this story before just going and doing it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this little story about me and Josh. So today's story time all takes place when I was in ninth grade, my first year of high school, freshman year. Now things were going pretty good at this time. Not the best grades ever, but I was doing good. I was getting by. I was also doing YouTube at this time, which was cool. Starting to see some success on that. That was awesome. And things were going good, right? Now, this was also the year that I met Josh. And Josh was such a cool dude because not only was he like super funny and just a really cool friend to hang out with, he was also like really helpful. For example, like if I was failing a class, that dude would help me pass, to say the least. Like whether it be like tutoring me or just straight up letting me copy his work, he always helped me, get my F to like at least a passing grade. So yeah, Josh is the MVP for that shit, to say the least, right? Now, even though Josh was very, very book smart, he wasn't the smartest when it came to things outside of school. Now, I know that kind of sounds mean to say, but he's the one that said this himself. I'm just quoting his own words. He literally said, I'm smart when it comes to books, but when it comes to anything else, I'm a fucking moron. Those are his exact words. Literally, the first time he ever helped me with my homework, I was like, dude, you're so smart. He's like, yeah, at books and school, anything else, I'm a fucking moron. Now, that's not entirely true. There's definitely situations where Josh is a fucking genius. But anyway, I'm rambling. So this all starts off as a normal day in school. I am walking into school at 7 in the morning, exhausted, very tired, very just not feeling well, just didn't want to be at school, right? Now, me and Josh shared quite a few classes together, and I get through most of the day, no problem. I was tired the whole day, but that was it. But then I get to my second to last period class. So it was literally the class before my last one of the day. So I was nearing the end. I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I was feeling good at this point. I wasn't tired anymore. I was happy to get out of school and just get done with my day. And also, the cool thing about my second to last period class was I had Josh in that classroom and he sat next to me. So he always helped me out, right? So anyway, I get to class. I sit down next to Josh. I'm just kind of sitting there, waiting for the teacher to start his lesson. And the teacher starts talking and he goes, all right, everyone get ready. Today's presentation day. And I'm like, huh? Presentation day? What is he talking about? And Josh looks at me and he's like, the project, you didn't do it? I was like, what project? He's like, bro, last week we were assigned a project. We're going to present it today. Like, you don't remember any of that? I was like, no. What's it about? He's like, dude, what the fuck does it matter what's it about? It's too late. You didn't do it. I'm like, yeah, but like maybe I could wing something. He's like, wing something? You think you're gonna be able to freestyle this shit? It's a PowerPoint. I'm like, bro, I've faced harder hardships. I can do this. He's like, dude, you can't. Want to know why you can't? Because we're not using the computers today. We're presenting, and you can't get on the computers to make a PowerPoint, and you have to make a PowerPoint. I'm like, fuck. He's like, all right, listen. I'm gonna try something. Probably won't work, but I'm going to go up there to present my project, and you come up there with me. And when the teacher asks why you're up there, I'm going to say that we did it together and that I didn't know it wasn't a solo project and that I thought you could work with a partner or something, right? Like, I'm going to try and get you credit on my project. I'm like, man, I love you. I love you so much. He's like, whatever, fuck you. I'm like, thank you, bro. So anyway, it comes time for Josh to present his project, and I stand up with him, and we walk up there, and my teacher's like, whoa, what are you guys doing? Why are you both up here? It's not your turn, Austin. And Josh speaks up. He's like, oh, well, I thought this was a group project, so I had Austin help me with mine. And the teacher goes, it wasn't a group project. It was a solo project. Austin was supposed to do his own. So go sit down, please. And Josh goes, oh, like, I'm so sorry, Austin. Like, I thought this was a duo thing. Please, sir, like, don't give him a bad grade. This is my fault. It's my misunderstanding. And the teacher goes, all right, listen, I'll give Austin half credit for not having it done, okay? I'll give him half credit because he helped you on yours. But I can't give him any more than that. He didn't do his own. That's not fair to anyone else. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Fair enough. And honestly, that was fine with me. Like, half credit for not doing it, I mean, I'll take it. It's better than no credit. And plus, I thought that wasn't going to work to begin with. So I was excited that it even worked. So the time has come for Josh to present. He hooks up his laptop to the projector that projects his laptop's screen to the entirety of 25 people in our classroom. And the minute he hooks that shit up, literally the second he opens his laptop and hooks it up, his laptop gets out of sleep mode because he had it in sleep mode from the day before. And he forgot to close the website he was on the day before, or should I say the night before, late at night. Because there's just a naked girl on his screen, full screened. Not just any naked girl either, a very famous porn star at the time. And it was very much obvious what Josh was doing the night before this presentation, okay? So the whole class starts dying laughing because Josh was looking at photos of porn, and I'm yelling at Josh. I'm like, bro, close it, what are you doing? Exit out of this. He goes, I can't, it's frozen, dude. And he wasn't lying. The fucking website was frozen. So instead of shutting off his computer and just, closing it, he panics. And he just rips the cord out of his laptop that projects the image of the projector. So the image was still on his laptop. So I'm like, bro, close the computer. So he finally shuts it, and the whole class is just hysterically laughing. The teacher's standing up front with his arms crossed, looking just severely disappointed in both of us. And I am just embarrassed as fuck because I had to stand up there and witness all of that and be there for everything. But most of my embarrassment was really just secondhand embarrassment for my boy Josh, because that is just humiliating. So the class keeps laughing for a solid 5 seconds until the teacher steps in and goes, all right, everyone, quiet down. Josh, go sit down. I'll let you present after class. You as well, Austin. Have a seat. So me and Josh go back to our table, and everybody in the whole class is still laughing at us because, how do you not laugh at that? We sit down, and I look at Josh, and he looks at me, and I'm like, bro, I got 2 questions for you. He's like, what? I'm like, why didn't you check your computer before you went to school this morning? He's like, because I was in a rush and I didn't want to miss my bus, okay? I was like, okay, question number 2. Why were you looking at images? Like, P-Hub has videos too, right? He's like, fuck you, man. I'm like, dude, I'm just messing with you. He's like, whatever. I'm like, bro, seriously, don't even sweat it. Like, shit happens. It was an accident. People are going to forget about this in like a day. Now, they definitely didn't forget about it in a day. We definitely didn't hear the end of that for like at least 2 months. But they did forget about it eventually. Well, maybe not forget, but they stopped talking about it and clowning Josh for it. And Josh was once again, not the class meme after a couple months. So that was good. And we presented the project after class, and I got half credit. And that's that. Now, the funniest part about this is literally like a year or 2 later, another kid did the same thing. Not the same class, obviously, but in a different class. Another kid went up with his laptop, and he opened his laptop, and in his little tabs, like on his search bar, there was still an open tab with a video playing, and it was the same kind of stuff, some P-Hub, and all I could think about was Josh when that happened. So yeah, moral of the story is, don't do what Josh did. But anyway, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this story time. I know Josh is watching this. I know you enjoyed this, Josh. Yeah, leave a like on the video for Josh, seriously. And leave some love for him in the comments. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below. And subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.